HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Pritch, obviously we face West Ham this weekend. You made your town debut against West Ham. Thinking back to that point to now, how much do you think the club has developed and come on?
Yeah, massively. I remember that day like yesterday, and obviously coming up against them at the weekend again. But yeah, massive improvement from there as a whole team, as a club, really. Getting the big result at Chelsea away last season, the point, and to stay up, and then we've got to kick on again this year.
Obviously that game wasn't the result that we wanted, but for you coming on, you making your debut, Johnson Stadium atmosphere, what was that like for you?
Yeah, it was a weird one because obviously I'm making my debut, I'm at a new club, new players and a whole new surroundings for myself, so it was a good one for me. But then obviously we've lost 4-1, I think it was at the time, and they put on a very dominant display, to be fair, West Ham, and their guys up front, they really did open it up. So it's going to be, I think it'll be a lot different now. I think we're a lot more experienced now, and I think it'll be a very good game Saturday.
Can you take much from that game? Obviously they've got a new manager now as well.
You can. They've still got similar players. Obviously they've spent money, they've got better players and better quality, but that's going to happen everywhere, and it's going to happen every year. So you can't really look at that too much. You've just got to play your own game and block that out and just give it your all. That's all you can do.
And thinking back to that time, how do you think you've developed yourself as a player as well?
Difficult question. Yeah, I think I'm a hard worker now, more than I was before. My defensive side obviously has got a lot better, especially in this division. It's you have to defend. If you don't defend, especially being Huddersfield Town, if you don't want to defend, you'll get beat every week. There's no doubt about that. So that part of my game has really come on, I think, pressing the ball and stuff like that. But then the other side of the game, when you've got to get on the ball, you've got to try and make things happen. It is difficult because you're not just playing against certain defenders, you're playing against the world's best defenders. So, like I said, it is really difficult, but like you said, I'll always be out there and I'll always give it my best shot.
Talking about the defensive side, we saw a stat leading up to this game in the week that Huddersfield Town has conceded the fewest most clear-cut chances in the last 4 game weeks in the Premier League. How does that help as a team when you're defending and pressing from the front? Yeah,
I think us front players really help the back players a lot. Especially we do shut down and we make it difficult for them, and we try and make it be an uncontrolled long ball and stuff like that instead of it being passed through the thirds. But like you said, the defenders, they've been amazing. Obviously Watford game was a different story, but like you said, we're all in it together. It's not just them, and like you said, we've got an attackers as well. So like you said, the performances have been really good, and as you can see by the stats, the defensive side, as the back players and as a whole group collectively, it's been really good, and we've shut them out.
People from the outside looking in would look at Huddersfield Town, especially before the Fulham game, with no defeat. Now obviously with 1, but they won't have really recognised, with stats like that, how well we've been playing as a group. Yeah,
definitely. I think our performance-wise have been really good. You look at the Liverpool game, lose 1-0. You go to Burnley, you have, I think, 70% possession. You have so many shots on goal and clear-cut chances, 1-1. It's just things like that. A lot of people, they won't look into that. They'll just flick the TV over and go, oh, Huddersfield lost again, or Huddersfield drew again. They don't see the other side of it, and we've grew in confidence with that. I think going into the Fulham game, it wasn't our best performance, but we got the 3 points, and that's really all that matters in this league. And like you said, I'll take that any day of the week.
What was that like after the game? Obviously, first win, another chance to celebrate with the town fans.
Personally, it weren't like I was like buzzing. I was a bit like, oh, like thank God. It was a relief. But as a whole, I think collectively, you've seen this week, we had the day off, we come back in yesterday. It's just more, it's more chilled out. It's a more relaxed vibe now, and we've got the 3 points, but we really do need to kick on from here. We can't just, okay, we've got the 3 points, it'll happen again. It's not going to happen. It's Premier League. It's so hard. Like I said, we've got to go again as a team and give the crowd what they deserve, because every week the crowd are unbelievable.